Start your new year with the NBA. The Detroit Pistons go on the road to battle the Indiana Pacers this Wednesday, 7:30 Central Time.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
So it's Atlanta now, down by 15. On the floor for Detroit, Chan. He's in at shooting guard. Greg Monroe is out there with Gordon. Then it's Green, and it's Irving at the point. Back to Wilkins. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Ellis is checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Monte Ellis.
Doubled by Chan. The feed to Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He had 35 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Horford with the screen on Ellis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
For Atlanta, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Team shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Passes to Chan. Kicks it out to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Chan. Monroe, the pass to Chan. Gallinari with the steal. Now the dish to Wilkins. Fredrickson covered by Monroe. Outside Wilkins. Dishes it to Walker. Trying his luck deep. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work in inside.
Here we go. When we put a shot up, I want our bigs crashing the glass, but I want everyone else getting back on defense. No fast break points for the rest of the game. You got it?
Looking now at some numbers for Kemba Walker. Over the last month, making major contributions. He's averaging 12 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He feeds it to Gallinari. Back to Walker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Kyrie Irving, number 1.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His number 1 job is to create looks for his teammates. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself. Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Both shots good from the stripe. Pistons leading by 14. Takes a shot at the elbow. Jump shot is good. Irving's got 8.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Left side Walker. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Al Horford.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's the dude. He's got 11.
Take a look at what the dude's done. He's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Chan.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Walker with it. Horford sets a screen for Walker. Drummond working against Horford. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, he gets the fadeaway to go. I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
Pistons leading by 14. Here's the pass to Chan. Over to the wing. Monroe down low. 8 points his last outing. Can't hit from in close. Kicks to Gallinari. Here's Fredrickson. Rebound by Chan.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Unloads from 9, and he gets it to go. The dude's got 9 points in the quarter.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 16-point game. Fredrickson. Second shot opportunity, and Al Horford again. Horford's got 10 points in the game.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Drummond a screen. Here's the lob to the hoop. Ellis goes in, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. For the Hawks, Quinn's checked in. Shaw subbed in for Gallinari. Here's Chan. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 17 points in the game.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Outside, Walker feeds to Quinn. Off the pick. Rebound by Monroe.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Three-pointer. No good from Chan.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he? He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The Hawks trail by 18. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Shaw. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Zamori, he's guarded by Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zamori, and the 3 ball is good. 11 points in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Pass to Chan. There's the triple, and he gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 18.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Pass to Shaw. The feed now to Walker. Tries a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. He ain't trying to get it. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Get attitude. Pop it like it's hot.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Oh, we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. 3rd in field goal percentage, 3rd in three-point shooting, and he's really worked hard at his offensive game. He ranks in the top 10 in that category, points per game.
And Steve, you mentioned his sky-high field goal percentage ranking. I mean, he's got both the technique and the patience and discipline that all really great shooters have to be efficient and productive.
He kicks it to Ellis. He dishes it to Green. Takes a 3. Here's Augman. Takes it off the glass.
Well, if they didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I like the energy they're playing with here, Steve. I mean, a nice uptick in their second chance points.
Here's Quinn. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. That is good.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Pistons leading by 15. Ellis goes in. Puts up a 3. Count that one. Ellis has got 6. The Hawks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Passes it to Solomon. Here's the dish to Quinn. There's the pass to Christopher. 5 on the clock. Morris passes to Solomon. Here's Christopher. That one a little long.
And Steve, not only